A new flashpoint has emerged along one of Southeast Asia's most volatile borders. A Chinese-made missile launcher is at the heart of the latest flare-up between Cambodia and Thailand. A single weapon system pushed a fragile peace back towards open conflict. It is still unclear which side broke Monday's ceasefire, with both sides accusing each other of violating the ceasefire. And as the sun rose over the Cambodia-Thailand frontier on Monday, Cambodia quietly moving a weapon close to the border, which has set off a chain of events that either side can contain now. Cambodia had pushed a Chinese-made PHL-3 multiple rocket system closer to the contested border. The vehicle range is nearly 850 kilometers from a Thai provincial airport to a local hospital. To civilian targets, all were suddenly within Cambodia's striking distance. Even as Beijing continues to play the balancing act by calling restraint on the clashes, the presence of this Chinese arsenal is playing an important role in the entire conflict. Analysts say China is walking the tightrope. Cambodia, remember, is often seen as a close client state of Beijing. But at the same time, China has no interest in damaging its long-standing ties with Thailand. It leaves Beijing caught in the middle, providing weapons to one side while trying not to alienate the other. This balance was also on display during the deadly clashes in July, when 48 people were killed and hundreds of thousands were displaced. Thai intelligence documents revealed that just weeks before that fighting, China had flown 6 Y-20 cargo planes into Cambodia. It delivered rockets, artillery shells and mortars, many of which were later used against Thai provinces. And now, the violence has returned. Heavy explosions continued along the border today near a string of ancient temples. Both nations claim as their own. Officials say at least 19 people have been killed in the latest round of fighting, with more than 500,000 having fled their homes, as jets, tanks and drones trade fire over the disputed ground. Thailand and Cambodia have contested over sovereignty for more than a century. Fighting went on over ownership claims of historical sites, and it has raised nationalist tensions. In 2003, rioters torched the Thai embassy and Thai businesses in Phnom Penh over an alleged remark by a Thai celebrity questioning the jurisdiction over Cambodia's World Heritage listed Angkor Wat Temple. Thailand and Cambodia share an 817-kilometer border, which was first mapped by France in 1907, when Cambodia was its colony. But Thailand disputes this colonial map, and efforts to address overlapping claims remain unresolved over the past several years. When clashes last broke out in July, American President Donald Trump had brokered peace between the two neighbors. Back then, Trump had claimed that he had threatened to put tariff negotiations on hold unless both sides stopped fighting. However, Thai Foreign Minister has said that the threat of tariffs should not be used to pressure the country to start talks with Cambodia. Thailand has also rejected foreign intervention and says that it was up to Cambodia to make the first move to show that it wants to de-escalate this conflict. A spark that changed humanity is now burning brighter than ever. A new discovery in Britain pushes back the dawn of fire-making by 350,000 years. From the darkness of prehistory, our ancestors' first light just got even older.
It began with a flicker beneath the ancient soils of England, a discovery that rewrites the human story. Archaeologists digging at Barnum have uncovered traces of fire made by early humans some 400,000 years ago, long before anyone believed we could control the flame. The site revealed a buried surface blackened by heat alongside hand axes cracked by fire, and crucially, fragments of iron pyrite, the mineral once known as firestone. When struck against flint, pyrite throws sparks. And that means one thing: our ancestors weren't just harnessing natural fire, they were making it. Until now, evidence suggested humans first learned to make fire around 50,000 years ago. This discovery pushes that back more than 300 millennia, a big leap for anthropology. Scientists say the pyrite likely didn't occur naturally at Barnham in UK's Suffolk. It was brought there deliberately, proof of planning, understanding, and perhaps even community. Fire-making was a game-changer in human evolution. It meant warmth in winter, safety from predators, and the first cooked meals softer, richer in calories, fueling our growing brains. Around the glow of those early fires, language, cooperation, and eventually culture could flourish. The geochemical analysis from the research, published in Nature Journal, shows heating patterns too consistent to be natural wildfires. These were deliberate blazes made by hand, maintained by skill. The discovery doesn't just add a chapter to our origin story, it shifts the entire timeline of human ingenuity. Scientists describe the find as a shift in human identity. Fire was not the final step toward modern humanity. It was the beginning, the moment we stopped being shaped by nature and began shaping it ourselves. Bureau Report WION World is one.
India's traditional craftsmanship is stepping onto the global luxury stage. With one of the world's biggest fashion houses, Italian luxury brand Prada has announced a limited edition line of high-end sandals inspired by India's iconic Kolhapuri-style footwear. The company will price each pair at roughly $930, positioning the collection in its premium segment. What began as a backlash has now turned into a partnership. Just 6 months ago, remember, Prada drew criticism after showcasing sandals that closely resemble centuries-old Indian designs at a Milan show. Photographs triggered outrage across India, with artisans and public figures accusing the brand of cultural appropriation. Prada later acknowledged the influence and reportedly opened discussions with artisan groups. The result is a plan to manufacture 2,000 pairs in Maharashtra and Karnataka through state-backed organizations. This initiative aims to merge Indian handcrafting traditions with Italian design technology. Prada says the sandals will hit shelves worldwide and online in February 2026. The company also said that a 3-year training partnership will provide Indian artisans with programs in India and short-term learning opportunities at Prada's academy in Italy. Kolhapuri chappals have deep roots in Maharashtra and Karnataka, and they are traditionally made by artisans from marginalized communities. The collaboration is reportedly expected to boost earnings, revive interest among younger craftsmen, and protect a heritage industry threatened by cheap copies and a shrinking demand. This development comes as global luxury brands expand in India. Prada opened its first beauty store in New Delhi this year, and analysts estimate India's luxury market valued at $7 billion in 2024, that it may soar to $30 billion by 2030, powered by rising incomes and strong economic growth. From Afghanistan, let's talk about Iraq. Iraq has marked 8 years since its victory over the Islamic State group with a military parade in Baghdad on Wednesday. Units from across the security forces, including the army, the special forces, and the counter-terror forces, they all took part in the mega march commemorating the 2017 defeat of the Islamic State group. Take a look.